Okay, we're starting the season with something very fun here. Also, like the rank just reset, so basically everyone at Master 1 last season is gonna be D-ranked to Diamond anyway. So Diamond to Master 5, if you play early, it's basically gonna be like, you know, just Master rank, right? That's how it works, right? I'm just trying to make this more convincing. Also, I don't think this deck is bad. It's very fun. I think you are gonna struggle in some of the matchup though. I can't tell for sure because I don't see any tier around. That's weird. That's very weird. Like rarely any, right? I guess it's the effect of the balance, but at the same time, I think it's still a very decent deck. They can play with it. I think it's better than like nerf Kashtira, to be honest. But to be fair, Kashtira, like a unicorn, probably just beat tier alone now. That's kind of funny. Anyway, let's get into the deck. We have Fireburst OTK with Libromancer. I've been trying this forever, actually. I've been trying to build this deck. It didn't work back then, but now Clockwork Knight just released, and I think this is a perfect card for the deck, although we're just running a 2, but let's go through this card by card. First off, we have Kurikara Divine Carnate. This is much better if you blind second, and of course this is a blind second deck. So I put this in, definitely did a lot of work. I would recommend using it. I don't think you should run 3 though, like 2 to 1 is fine. So yeah, this is the right number to run it. Next up we have like our only normal summon, which is Diviner of the Herald, which is very good because you don't want them to kick each other in the butt, right? So we have Diviner of the Herald. You can send like Arclight to search for a Ritualmancer. You can send like Entis to pop something. And this is very versatile. And you can go to level 6 and also go into Baron with the 6 in this, right? So that's the difference here. We are running Diviner. I guess it's not even a difference. Why am I saying things like that? I'm out of things to say, guys. I'm out of things to say. I'm not a native speaker. I'm very sorry. Anyway. Next up, we have the Dogmatica package with 2 Ecclesia, 1 Maximus, and also 1 Fleur-de-Lis, also alongside with the newly unlimited Nadir Servant, which is a very powerful card. If they don't negate this, you're gonna get so much value that they are gonna negate this. And if they really negate this, like with a Baron or something like that, if you draw 2, you're gonna have to be able to activate the other one, which is kind of funny to me. So that's the Ecclesia package. Next up, we have the core here with 3 Libromancer Fire, with 2 Geek Boy. We have 1 Misty Girl, and also 1 Fireburst, also 2 Field Spell. So the starter is definitely like fire starter, right? I know. And a Ritualmancer that will get you full combo. Geek Boy is not really full combo because you still need to, like, this mon is just weird. It's just weird at times. That's why we're running 2. And also we're running Emergency Teleport because it can summon Geek Boy. You can like probably slot in a tuner level 3 Psychic. I'm not opposed to that, you know? You could. I'm just not. I just don't find anything funny about it. Next up we have Cyber Dragon. Pretty weird monster here, but in the options we draw Cyber Dragon and Clockwork Knight together, which is very unlikely. I'm just testing things out, but very unlikely. Then I have Cyber Dragon. Of course, I'm saying that because you can replace it with something else, obviously. Next up, we have the Pankrotop and also 2 Cashier Fenrir, like the ultimate like going second package here with also Alpha the Master Beast. This monster is going to distract the opponent spending their resources on your monster, and then you can use Kurikara to take advantage of that, or eat through the negates and also finish them out with Fireburst. Next off, we also have the Duster alongside 1 Lightning Zone to remove back rows, 2 Change of Heart. Of course, most of the time you just bait the negates, and maybe in a good day you can steal like a lot of things that matters. Also, your monster can obviously attack. This is Change of Heart, just goaded. Also, 2 should protect the talent. We have 1 Ultimate Slayer because if they have Synchro Monster, you can send Arclight to the graveyard, search for a Ritual Monster, and we proceed from there. One thing very annoying for Libromancer is that their Ritual spell is actually a field spell, so I can't really search it using Arclight. That's kind of crazy. I kind of hate that actually. I wish this is a Ritual spell. But then again, it's a field spell, so you can use it multiple times. I guess it's not bad. Next up, we have the Clockwork Knight. This is like a perfect card for Fireburst OTK. It doesn't seem much, but this basically reads that your monsters gains 500 attack, and your opponent monster lose 500 attack, provided you don't have like any restriction on your monster summon, like you need like a specific type or anything like that. This deck doesn't need that. So what it does is that if you read Fireburst, you know, this can make attack up to 2 attack on monsters, right? So sometimes you don't necessarily have to remove the monster. You just need to decrease their attack, right? So you can punch it. And then you get the double damage here. Also, any battle damage inflicts your opponent is doubled. So with Clockwork Knight, this represents 2,000 damage because the difference between your Fireburst and your opponent monster is 1,000 and it's doubled the damage. So it's going to be 2,000. And it's gonna buff all your monsters across the board as well. So it's basically a better Psychic Blade, which I used to run. And alongside with Mystic Girl, this will make your opponent monster attack goes to 0, represents 6,000 damage if you can, use Firebird to punch into that 0 attack monster, which is very likely to happen if you pull that off. You have to bait out all the negate first though. And finally, we have 2 copies of Forbidden Droplets. In the extra, we have the Entis, 2 Entis, 1 Skull Knight, because sometimes you just want to send 2 different names. We have a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, of course, because of Clockwork Knight and Cyber Dragon. We also have 2 Light, 1 Omega, 1 Baron de Fleur, 1 Zeus, because you need an Exceed target for Ultimate Slayer. And also sometimes you steal an Exceed monster and just attack and go into Zeus if you can't finish your opponents off. You also have Armirage to link off Diviner, 1 Link Guribo, because sometimes you do link off Libromancer Fire, although I don't do that a lot. Maybe I should replace it with something else. We also have Wind the Wind Charmer because we have Wind Monster and could bring back Baron if we manage to destroy it first. We also have Osa for the Fenrir, and we also have Gyrogate Ruko, the Silver Shelter, with the effect that makes your opponent lose 300 attack for each monster type you control. So, could become relevant. Also, Access for Talker could become relevant. You never know. Anyway, that's the deck. Have fun. Also, mechanical, like dropping is dropping this month, right? So it's not bad we're playing Libromancer now. I'm just saying. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the replays. I'll see you next time.